What's up guys, it's your girl Vanessa and I'm back again with another video. And sorry it took me so long to post. Things have just been crazy, and just the last couple times I've tried recording, just something didn't work out. Either my camera died and I didn't have any backup batteries, or just I didn't like the way it turned out, so I didn't post them, because when I post here I want to make sure that I'm posting stuff that I truly love and like I know you guys will truly love, because I want to give you guys my 100%. So yeah, that's why it took me so long to upload, but I'm back and I'm better. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Alright, so I already primed my face and did my brows and applied tape to the corner of my eyes. So I'm going into the Burgundy palette from Kylie Jenner, and this is why I never show you guys which brushes I'm using, because my camera does not focus. But this is the AOA Studios E105 brush, and I'm just taking the color Penny and applying that to the crease of my lids. Then I'm going into the color Beach, just to have a transition color and also kind of tone down the oranginess of Penny. So that will also be going into my crease as well. In my last video, I told you guys that I didn't know the brand name of my favorite brush, and I found it out. It is the Eco Tools brush, which I'm using right now to blend out my lids. It is also a brush that I use for my powdered foundation, and it works really well. Next, I'm going in with my Naked brush that I got out of the palette and going in with the color Almond and focusing that inside of my crease as well. Most of the shades that I used in this video was inside of my crease, because I really wanted that to be the definition of my eyes and really just bring out all the colors. And I just love the way all of the colors from this palette blend together. After doing that, I'm taking the pencil end of that same brush and going into the Naked palette that I got the brush from, and going in with the color Whiskey and just darkening and defining where my crease is at. I think the only downside about Kylie's palette is that there isn't enough brown shades in it, and I know it is a Burgundy palette, but I just always feel like I have to use another palette with it to complete a look. But it's just my preference. I mean, everybody has their own opinions, but other than that, I really love the palette. After darkening it out, I'm just going in with the other side and just kind of blending it all together. Oreo Badescu spray and spraying the AOA Studio, the E111 brush, and going in with the color Naked and applying that to the middle and the inner corner of my lid. You guys, this shade is super nice. I love it, and honestly, it just looks super good, and I'm really happy with the way that it's formulated. Afterwards, I am just going back in with the color Whiskey and darkening out my crease again and just blending it out just like I did before. Same process. After blending it out, I'm just going to take an e.l.f. Crease brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Brick and applying that to the outer corner of my eyelid. Taking my Eco Tools brush and blending it all out again, making sure there's no harsh lines and just that everything is coming together and looks really good. Now taking a small brush, I don't know what it's called, I just got it off of Wish, but I'm taking that brush and taking the color Naked and applying that underneath my brow bones, and this brush was not wet, so you can see the difference in the pigmentation when the brush is wet and when it's not. Now I'm taking a Bare Minerals concealer brush and a Wet n Wild glitter, like individual glitter palette. I wanted to try it out. I saw it at Target. It was 94 cents, so I was like, hey, let's give it a go. I've always wanted to work with glitter and just haven't got the chance to yet, but I will say I was a little disappointed in how this turned out. I guess I couldn't expect too much because it was only 94 cents and it is Wet n Wild, so I guess there's not really much to say about that. That should have been more expected, but it still was okay with the makeup look. I just didn't get it to look the way I wanted it to necessarily, but I mean, it's whatever. You try stuff, figure out if you like it or not. That's just how it is. So this one I really wouldn't recommend that much. It's not really that good. I don't know, I just didn't really like it that much. Going back in with the E111 brush, I'm just making sure everything is blended out and dark enough and just making it exactly how I want it. Just removing the tape from my eyes and making sure there is no fallout or anything that I missed, and just brushing anything that I don't like away. And then I'm going to be taking a e.l.f. brush. It is a blending brush, and I'm going in with the shade Penny again and applying that to my lower lash line. Afterwards, I'm taking a e.l.f. shadow brush and just applying naked to my inner corner. Now that I am done with my shadow, I will just blend it all out again and make sure there's no harsh lines anywhere, and then apply lashes. Now that I've applied lashes, I'm just going to be using my foundation. It is the Fit Me in the shade 120 or Classic Ivory, and if you guys watched my last video, then you know this is my favorite foundation. It is really good coverage, and it's literally my skin color. Like, it is the perfect shade for me. And I'm taking the Real Techniques Beauty Blending Sponge and just blending out my foundation. That is also a really good sponge. I tried to do a review for you guys, but it was really blurry and it just didn't work out. So now I'm taking the Tarte Shape Me concealer, and it is in the shade Light, and I'm applying that underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, on my cheekbones, and my cupid's bow of my lip and stuff. All those good places, you know what I mean. For some reason, I always find a way to block myself from the camera whenever I'm doing this step, and I'm so sorry. But now I'm taking the Fit Me powder foundation and just applying that all over my face with the Eco Tools brush that I was telling you guys about earlier. And using Tan in a Can, I'm going to be applying bronzer as well with the MAC like bronzier shade. I'm using the Wet and Wild brush to apply that, and it wasn't as bronze as I would like it to be, so I wanted to darken it up a little bit. So I took my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and used the darkest shade for me, in my opinion is the darkest shade, and just applied that over that bronzer because I really wanted to look super bronze and just complete this look by looking a little bit more brown. So, yep. I think that bronzer really came through and really finished off this look. Made it just look really good. Going back in with my Fit Me powder foundation, I'm just going over everything to make sure there's no harsh lines and that my contour just blends a little bit more with my face. Then I'm using the Hourglass highlighter in Brilliant Strobe Light and just applying highlighter to my face using my Live Beautifully by It, Ulta brushes by It. And like I said in my last video, I really love this brush. It's super cute and just, it's really good for highlighting. I'm not really a fan brush type of gal, but this is a great one for me. Everybody, like I said before, everybody has their preferences. Now I'm taking the ColourPop Lippy in the color Beeper and applying that all over my lips. And I just thought it was a little bit too dark for me, so I decided to go in with Milani's Creme Brulee color gloss in the color Sugar Glaze and apply that over the Beeper color because I just wanted it to be a little bit lighter. after blotting it out, this is the final look. So this is the final look. I really like it. I really like the way it turned out. I kind of envisioned in my head how I would want it to be, but I was just like, I don't know, just wing it, you know. So yeah, I really hope you guys liked it. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know. I cannot talk today. Alright, but let me know down in the comment section below what else you guys would want to see. And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. You can also just click on the little icon in the bottom right corner of my video, and it would just lead you straight to my channel, and you can subscribe and see my other videos since I only have one. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.